Welcome back to another pop culture. What did you say last episode? It was shorter, but it sounded good.
I don't remember now that you're putting me on the spot. Didn't expect it.
Welcome back to Jabba's Dungeon podcast. Don't know what episode this is, but we back.
It's at 43. 43.
Almost Christmas.
Almost.
And this episode we are covering a horror Christmas classic, so we'll get into that more in a little bit. But what we were beginning to talk about was there's been all sorts of leaks in the Marvel movie sphere. There's been Avengers and Spider-Man trailers leaked. So we were going to talk about that. I think I attempted to watch some of the Spider-Man one, but it looked like it was recorded on an iPod Nano back in 2008. So didn't get that far and couldn't tell what was happening. So
It's so hard to really know what is AI right now. We're getting in that weird spot where things look real and then you can spot out the really shitty AI, but then there's some that look like, oh, this could actually maybe be something. They just kind of lower the quality down a little bit. But that's the vibe I got with Doomsday. I watched a little bit of Doomsday. I didn't watch the full thing, but I was like, is this AI? Like I can't tell. But who watched like both of them?
I watched all three of them.
Oh, three of them. What's the
Yeah,
third
Three?
one?
There's a fourth one that just came out supposedly today. Because the whole rumor is Marvel wants to do 4 trailers. The first week that Avatar's in theaters, they're going to do one, which is the big one that got leaked for Captain America. The week after, they're going to put another one in films, which is supposed to be a different portion of the Avengers, pretty much showing a little bit of it. And then the following week, another one. The following week, another one. So 4 trailers, 4 different weeks.
Bro's getting like crazy AI baited. He just doesn't know it.
So I'm saying
Maybe. I mean, I'm just going off of a lot of the people that I follow that have
I
said it's
saw
real.
this glorious one where it's Captain America and he opens up the door and he thinks it's Tony, but it turns out to be Doom. And as Cap is talking, like his mouth movement with his face just is not going together, and it was just so
that
I
one.
do know, I
terrible
think
and good.
everyone said that one is fake because it's from a different scene of a movie, I think, that he's in.
Mhm.
Or
What?
one that Robert Downey Jr.'s in. So
That guy, the guy that's like, it doesn't even look like Chris Evans. It like morphs into somebody else completely.
Yeah, and it was like I think it was meant to be ironic, but I don't know because at the end of the trailer, it's just RDJ in a suit, but it morphs into Doom, and I'm like, this looks fucking
Yeah.
like the generic AI slop you would see. So, but I don't know. I mean, there's been a wide history, boys, of Spider-Man trailers being leaked. We had way back in the day, I think there was a Spider-Man 3 leak where you got to see him in the black suit. There was, of course, all the shit with No Way Home, like a bunch of stuff with No Way Home. And now this, so I don't know. They could just be sticking to tradition at this point.
I do believe, from what I've seen, that the first Captain America one, where it doesn't have the whole door frame thing happening with RGJ outside, I do think that one's real. I think the Spider-Man was real. There's another one with Thor in it, maybe, but it's kind of up in the air.
That one, I've seen shots of Thor, and I think some people have debunked that one from a previous movie, and they just kind of put AI over it. I know there's some clips of Thor as well, but I think that might be AI as well. They just seem too stiff and like emotionless compared to like things you see that are real. But it's just like
I don't know.
Robert Downey Jr. in a green suit, and everybody's like, "What the fuck are you in a green suit for?" Like, the fuck?
And then it turns out to be Doom. I don't know. I feel like we don't get a lot of trailer leaks from other big movies, Why does why does it seem to slip through the cracks with them? They got some sleeper agents in there that are just for the discussing film and pop crave Twitter audience.
Everyone's out on holidays this week, next week, week after, so someone just said, you know what, let's just take the time.
That
Honestly,
one TikTok, I think we had talked about it in the chat, but the guy who snuck onto the like Avengers filming set, that was insane. Do you all remember that? Like he was
I do.
walking through the woods and he like snuck through a gate or something like that, and it's like, how does this happen?
with those movies, you think you would have like such a perimeter check, where things like that doesn't happen. I mean, at this point, I do think they purposely do the trailer leaks sometimes just so that we can kind of get like a little bit hype set in, and they're like, "Oh, it's almost time. Let's leave them a little breadcrumbs to continue that hype." But with sets, I feel like you should probably have that locked down because what if something is like on that set that is very, very like spoilerish?
Very crucial to the plot and a big spoiler, yeah. Well, we kind of bunny hopped over this, but so Captain America is confirmed for Doomsday, Chris Evans Cap. How do we feel about that? Because in my eyes, he got the perfect send off in Endgame. All for naught.
Saw
Well,
the
I
old
guess
man.
I mean, is it supposed to be a multiverse story?
I'm
I
not
figure it'd
sure.
have to be. I mean,
I mean, we did see the old man. I didn't even fucking think of that. So what sense does that make? It would
But
I don't know.
so did Loki season 2, did he contain the timeline or did he created multiverses, right?
he is the controller of all stories now.
So this could be the same and different at the same time because didn't Smart Hulk say also it doesn't work like Back to the Future? Like it can be the same but different at the same time.
Think of
However,
branching timelines, what you're saying.
yes, however they explain it, like it could be him. It couldn't. I don't know how to explain it in MCU terms, but
I think it was what a branch timeline's what they call it, because then they become variants. And so from there, it just depends on how the multiverse, I guess, collapse around it.
mm,
I think what's going to
All
happen. Go ahead.
keep that thought. All I'm saying is I'm excited to get away from this multiverse shit.
I can agree on that.
I
I don't
don't.
know if I like. Good.
No, you go. You just,
The only thing I was going to say is I'm just wondering how, like we've talked about, how are they going to go from 1960s when he's back with Peggy Carter to come back to the present day timeline, which is set in what 2028, 29, somewhere in there. It's
So
further out than what we're in now, so
so he
it might be
knows
27.
Tony's dead, right? Because he came back as an old man, so he knows he died in Endgame. So this would, if he comes back and if it is the same Cap, then this would be. I don't know. He would be grabbed during a time that he didn't know. I don't know how that would work.
I'm just wondering, like, how are they going to? I don't get how they're going to bring him in. The only thing I can think of is it's going to come right back to the shot of when him and Peggy are at the door having their little musical, number together, and then it's going to cut like 3 seconds later and just Doom's invading
Right
or
back.
something.
Sorry,
We've
Cap.
we've thought for the last 7 years that Endgame's been out that he's lived this happy life, but actually, as soon as the camera cut, it's just attack.
Yeah, back at it. So was the baby part real or was that AI?
Yes. From what the trailer looked like, yes, that's real.
So he's just gonna put down, sorry, kid. Sorry, kid. I
Gotta
gotta
go
go
back.
back out. I don't know.
Hey, so this is what just I feel like is the detriment to the multiverse deal is you can theorize, but there's just so many different ways that it could happen. And will the movie be the definitive answer to all of this? I hope so. But it just seems like they're backtracking over a really good ending for a character And they're also saying, in a sense, hey, these characters that we built up a whole phase during, they're not that good, so we need to bring out our heavy hitter from retirement. Whenever we already got the bits of Chris Evans as Human Torch and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely see your point, like, even more now, because it's just like we just gave the mantle to the Falcon. We got Bucky back, and the Thunderbolts are now the new Avengers. Not officially, but technically to people in New York City. And now we're just kind of like, hey, Tony and Cap, fuck these guys. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these guys, and bringing them back. But maybe it's a different kind of plot. Maybe it's Doom using Cap's, I don't know, brain is like, hey, I look like Tony. Let me make some story up, bring you back. I don't fucking know.
See, that's the thing that gets me as well, is how are they going to handle that is Robert Downey Jr. in these movies? Is he going to, they're going to blow their load. There's no way that they're going to be able to keep the mask on him for an entirety of a movie. That is a lost art in superhero movies. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves is somebody's always got to take their mask off. They can't just be wearing their mask. I get it more so for the heroes, but it's Robert Downey Jr. and he's Doctor Doom. So I feel like the majority of Doom you're going to get, it's going to be where something is visible. Where, we used to have like people like Darth Vader, other villains that would be fully masked. I mean, I don't know. I'm just very skeptical on how this is all going to work out. Not even mentioning that they're going to be bringing in all of these legacy characters from the X-Men universe. I'm expecting Doom to just level all those guys out very quick. And then even maybe some of the characters that we've been having in these prior MCU movies, maybe knocking a few of those out. And then what's left is really what's supposed to be like the all-star team for the series going forward. I don't know.
I wonder if that's going to happen. We're going to kill off the old X-Men and then introduce the new X-Men. And all these this will be the timeline wipe after these however long movies we're going to get.
I was thinking maybe something along that lines is what y'all were thinking, but I think they might save that for what's the movie after?
Is it going to be Secret Wars?
Secret Wars.
To do
that would make sense for Secret
timeline
Wars
reset.
as well. Yeah.
They could bring in somehow with Loki being the God of Stories, bring in these new characters that they've made like America Chavez, Moon Knight, some of the younger ones.
What even happened
and
to her?
Reset.
What happened to Shang-Chi, bro?
Hey, what happened to him? Like, we haven't heard anything about him. What was the girl that you just said? I can't remember her name. You just said it.
Chavez.
Chavez, like, she was in the Doctor Strange movie, and you don't even see or hear anything about her anymore. Shang-Chi, you don't hear anything about him anymore. That was a good movie.
Had like one of the best post-Endgame MCU movies.
Yeah.
And just like,
I don't know.
I was fully believing in Shang-Chi after that movie. I was like, yeah, they need to strap the rocket to this guy.
When are the Eternals ever going to show up again?
Who?
Exactly.
Isn't that like an Ollie's toy or something? What is that?
$1 now.
They are $1. That's crazy that we're in the stage of Ollie's where they're just like, get this shit out of here. Like, hey, nobody wants it.
Good stuff cheap.
Yeah, I haven't been there for a while, so I don't know if there's anything else.
That is so funny you bring up the Eternals because I totally forgot they existed. I didn't even see the movie, but it doesn't fucking matter. That's why cinematic universes are just such a 50-50 because ultimately it feels like Shang-Chi doesn't matter. It doesn't feel like a lot of Multiverse of Madness matters. I mean, there's just so much stuff and especially the series, it just seems like so much stuff is just like thrown by the wayside. And it's like, why am I studying up on all of this fucking fiction for it to just not even come back into play?
It's just crazy the amount of stuff they're pushing out now just to make a
Yes.
show, and then how are we going to get back around to the next Avengers movie?
Dude, it's the
We
same.
have Secret Invasion.
Yeah,
Nothing. I
that
didn't even
was
finish it.
that was skipped over because they didn't even want to like make it near close to the comics.
So let me ask this: Is Spider-Man is the new Spider-Man movie, is that going to be coming out before or after Doomsday?
That'll be before. It's June or July of this year, or 2026.
But supposedly that's not even connected to Doomsday.
Okay, so that's what I was going to ask as well. I like the idea of Spider-Man becoming more of a street level character again. But are they going to be able to hold their load to not include Spider-Man in Doomsday? And if so, then maybe they can have him in Secret Wars, and then that can be all the symbiote bullshit.
Do we want to address the trailer that leaked that's supposedly real for
I would like to, because I don't know, again, what the fuck was happening in it. It was like I was looking through a kaleidoscope.
To any viewers, I know we've kind of talked up on like Doomsday, but this is like probably going to be a real spoiler to Brand New Day. So if you don't want to hear it, skip ahead a little bit or like come back to it later. Because this one probably is honestly real compared to what everything else is. So before we get into that, though, I'm going to pause this real quick so I can make sure that this is recording. I'll clip this out.
Oh.
17 minutes. All right.
Please fill us in, Chad.
So what I've seen from watching the 244p trailer that looked like ass. So everyone that's been online talking about the same trailer. There's 4 or 5 major things that need probably addressed. The first one is one of the first beginning shots. Peter is inside of some web cocoon, which, according to the comics and people on TikTok, take with a grain of salt, that is him getting organic webbing because he does that somehow in the comics. I don't know how he goes about it, but somehow he does. There are 3 major characters that are kind of talked about and shown and introduced. First one, not as big, but still pretty big, is Bruce Banner. He goes to Bruce Banner and talks about how he needs help from Professor Banner. I'm assuming they want to do something where he's working at a certain institution or college that, Peter's at. The second is you hear Sadie Sink's character, and she says a line of like, if you just don't get out of my way, Peter, your friends won't be the only one who forget about Spider-Man. Everyone has assumed, because she was supposed to be the rumor to play 2 characters, which was Shakthra, which is a villain of Spider-Man's, or Jean Grey. Everyone has assumed that it's going to be Jean Grey because she's talking about mind manipulation and kind of stuff like that. Shakthra really doesn't do that in the comics. And then the last is at the very end for like 3 or 4 seconds, the Punisher shows up. He's gunning down a bunch of people, and Spider-Man's screaming like, "Oh my God, Frank, why did you do that?" And he says something like, "Because I'm here to save your ass," or something of the sorts. And that's the only really thing you can make out in the trailer. There's a little bit of other stuff like him swinging, because it's like the comic book. I can't remember like the first appearance of Spider-Man.
Amazing Fantasy, yeah.
There's other like little things that show up, but those are the big key points that kind of appear.
What are you feeling about that?
Squinty eyes. I've seen little clips of.
Ooh.
I don't know. Comic
like
looking stuff. So,
what do you guys think about that? Everybody go at once.
I'm not big on the organic webbing, so it's supposed to be that
somehow in the comics there's a scene of him in a web cocoon somewhere getting organic webbing. It's like he got he got beat by a villain, he had to go make a deal, he got organic webbing or something of the sorts.
I really I was talking to Chad about that the other night. I don't remember any comic with that unless it's like a new thing where he just webs himself up to heal, and then it's just like I maybe I'm missing that comic, but I've never read a comic that he's done that, so I don't know.
I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Organic webbing, are we saying that he's like Toby?
Yeah, supposedly.
The goat.
Which I mean, like, I love the organic webbing, but I feel like with this Spider-Man, if you're going with how his suit looks now, with how mechanical it looks on his wrist now, I think that is such like an old school look to that suit, and it just really makes it look nice. I love like the whole wristbands that they do for Spider-Man. I just feel like that's fan service in a little bit to like towards like the Toby type stuff, but
I mean, it is late enough in the game. Why add it? I mean, it's not essential.
no, I mean, even what's it going to change? You just now I got endless ammo. Like, I mean, I don't know.
I feel like the organic webbing that Toby has just makes him so unique.
Hmm.
So I don't know. That sounds too like fan fiction to me, but
I agree. There is, I don't know if Chad saw it as well. There is a picture that people have been circulating on Twitter that it looks like a bunch of red ninjas fighting Spider-Man. So a lot of people are speculating that it is the Hand. Now that would make sense if real whenever, like Chad said, the Punisher is killing a bunch of people. What if he's taking out a bunch of the Hand? And then he's like, Peter's just kind of reacting to that. That would be pretty cool, but I don't know how much of like what would they be doing in that type of story of Spider-Man.
Another thing too, two things that I forgot to. Well, one thing I forgot to mention. Tombstone is also possibly heard in the movie. There's a line that he says that's like every 6 months is when the spider is at its weakest point. And I guess that's something maybe right from the comics that Tombstone has said. And also found in the early 2000s, apparently there was a brief time he had organic webbing that he gained, and that was right before the Brand New Day run started in the comics.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
So this all sounds good, but again, how long can they hold this load before he's like flying into space and shit? Because this all sounds good. You got the Hand, you got Punisher, Daredevil at some point, but
Fighting Galactus in space, 1v1 style.
that's what I'm anticipating. So it just sounds so good. I mean, it's giving me like Spider-Man PS4 kind of vibes. I mean, like it's like city threatening, but it still sounds like it's going to be relatively small scale. I don't know. How do you all think that's going to kind of be perceived? Because surely he's going to be in Secret Wars, but I don't know if they're probably not going to be able to push out another Spider-Man movie in between Doomsday and Secret Wars, I'd imagine, even though that's probably going to be a bit of time.
and I'm sure
Well,
that
it's only a year
Sony,
apart, I think. Doomsday and Secret Wars.
I knew Sony's not gonna pass up the opportunity to put Spider-Man in a Avengers level movie. So,
That's what I'm
no,
saying. He's too big.
and like the only thing I can think of maybe is if they do the separation and maybe keep Tom Holland grounded for now, and then try to maybe use like the Andrew Garfield route
That'd be a
for.
crazy move. I didn't even think of that, but they could theoretically. But holy shit, that'd be wild to sideline Tom for one of the old dudes.
You can give Andrew one last big hurrah in an Avengers movie and let Tom stick to the streets. But what would be the
To kill him off,
Sony?
maybe.
Yeah, maybe they could kill off, maybe one of the OGs and like Doomsday, and then that's why the Tom's back.
Definitely. I mean, if they're bringing back either Toby or Andrew, and this goes, along with the X-Men Legacy characters, they're gonna die. I mean, they're gonna, at the end of the day, be, the body count for Doom just to show how powerful he is. But I don't know. I could definitely see that with Andrew, though. He could kind of have like a noble way of going out. I feel like the streets wouldn't love Toby dying, but Who knows?
It's just gonna be like, all right, we're killing Toby and fucking Andrew, and their New York is just fucked. So,
But while we're at it, let's just introduce Miles in this movie, and then we can
I was
just
gonna
kill all
say,
three.
yeah, they got Miles. They're good.
gosh, man. See, when we come to Secret Wars, there's like the original Secret Wars, and then there's like Secret Wars 2 when you have like Miles and Peter, and there's like two Earths that mimic each other, like kind of smashing into each other almost to make like one timeline almost. So I don't know which route they're going to go with this, and I would like to see Miles. I don't know how they're going to do Peter now. I expect somewhat of a Tom jump within this new movie, of like he's fought some new villains. He's kind of like just known as Spider-Man now. That's why so many people know him. Um, how would they introduce Miles? I mean, like we don't even have Green Goblin, and he was the one that made like the spider. So
We already got one Stranger Things actor with Sadie Sink, which she's very good. But what if again we got I think his name is Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things. Get him as Miles. That'd be sick.
he
I
would look
thought he'd
good.
be good.
He would look good.
He's a younger guy. I don't know. I mean, they could always introduce him the same way that they did in the game. I don't know.
Just
It just
swing him
comes
in.
down to, yeah. I mean, it does just come down to what they're gonna do with Avengers because I don't know. I could see that with them bringing in Andrew because they still have Spider-Man, but it's not the main universe of Spider-Man.
They've already planted that seed in No Way Home of he still wants to fight an alien. So I mean, like they could whip that out anytime they want to.
Forgot about that too.
I mean, I'm excited, but I'm also like, there's so much to it. There's so much that's going to be in these movies. So many characters that are going to be in these movies.
And we haven't even really touched on the symbiote. I mean, that's part of Secret Wars. I mean,
Unless they
so
do it the old-fashioned way and they actually stick to the comic where it like a machine makes it and it's different than just like a meteorite or an experiment. I mean, that would be neat and be totally different.
It's already in the MCU, isn't it? Because of the end of
I don't.
No Way Home.
I thought they
There was like
retconned
that
it.
little they might have. I don't remember, but
The
How
are you
is
only
that little-
talking when he was
he's-
watching him on the TV?
it's where Venom gets. There's a little slice of Venom that's in a bar, on a bar.
it's like the end
No Way
credit scene.
Home?
I believe it's in No Way Home.
Yeah, and then
Damn, I don't even remember that.
He's like at the bar and he's getting like teleported back to the Venom universe.
Yeah.
And like the little chunk of Venom pops off of him.
Gotcha.
But I'm pretty
That's
sure
right, yeah.
in Last Dance, I might be wrong. I think they like quarantine a bunch of like Venom things, and I don't know if it's like official or not since it's Sony, but they retconned it by a guy like capturing it in a glass.
Hmm.
I
So I remember that part, but I don't remember if it was in the Venom universe, or if they were saying it was the Marvel one, or
don't. It's confusing when it
How
comes to
it
that
was,
stuff.
Marvel's such a shit show, dude. This is crazy. I mean, there's so many different ways that things can happen. It's wild.
Yeah.
do we have any predictions on who the villain's going to be for Brand New Day? Because the only really leaked rumored one was Sadie Sink playing Shothra, but she still could, she might not.
If we have the Punisher and the Hulk, and then I don't know, because with that whole like scene that they were filming within the city of like tanks getting like blown up and all that, I don't know if it's like a militia type thing or if like something ticked off the Hulk or if it's like a Punisher going crazy. I don't know.
Pulling up from deep. Scorpion.
Also, Scorpion has been mentioned, and there's also been mentioning of like a symbiote. So I don't know. Matt Gargan was a Venom at one point, so it would be cool, but I don't know how they would introduce it.
Pulling from the deep. It's going to be Hulk. It's going to be the main villain.
I would like it. Give me Savage
So-
Hulk. dude.
Somehow, this is like I said, off the deep end. Jean Grey, Sadie Sink is going to somehow try to get in Professor Banner's head. It's going to mess him up. He's going to go rage, and then it's a Spider-Man Punisher team up against the Hulk to try to calm him down or stop him rampaging New York City.
So when this happens, let's remember this episode so we can go back.
Yes. Give me my
And
credits. I wrote the
also-
movie.
With the way that Born Again ends with Kingpin, is establishing his anti-vigilante group. You think that would tie in?
Could.
Guess it depends on when the movie's taking place, but it could.
I mean, the Hand is like hand in hand with Daredevil and Punisher and all them and Kingpin, and so it's possible. I mean,
Do you think we'd see Daredevil?
ooh, it'd be such a
I
I
good
feel
one.
like it'd almost be silly not to have him.
I feel like he would show up, but he wouldn't have played an integral role. Maybe like
He's-
a quick team up.
He's not going to
Yeah,
remember
quick
Peter.
team up. But
So-
he'll know Frank.
He'll just know the Spider-Man name and Frank. Yeah. So
He'll just see something going on downtown, and he's going to run in there.
it'd be cool to see him.
Who do you think? Who do you think's going to be it? Avery, the villain.
I'm leaning more towards something happening with the Hulk and something's going to unleash it. But if that photo is true or like real at all of like a bunch of hand ninjas fighting Spider-Man, I would like it to possibly be the Hand in some way. I mean, I don't know really. It's kind of a really big curveball of like the Punisher and the Hulk and Spider-Man, and now these like characters I don't really know. So it's like, who really could it be?
Was it not leaked like back a while ago when they were filming? Like the tanks had like the devil horn logos on them or something.
did.
Everyone thought was what was it? Mr. Negative's like group,
Shit.
Devil Dogs.
Like
Devil,
Devil's Breath.
Devil's Breath
something.
was like the thing that they released.
I remember that was the chemical,
Mm.
but I couldn't remember his like group of mercenaries.
See, there's just
Yeah.
too many things that it could be. I don't know. It could
But
tie
I
in
like that
with,
we're getting more into unconventional heroes, or villains, rather.
yeah. I would
I would-
much rather it be like Kingpin level type stuff right now. What was it, Tyler?
I would like them to pull more random, obscure, or super minor level characters instead of a big one.
Big Wheel.
It was named the Inner Demon, by the way.
Inner Demon.
You guys think we're going to get Big Wheel?
Big Will.
What's still
Big Wheel.
Big Will.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
He's just a guy who had a big wheel. I think what was his name? Big Wheel.
I want Stiltman, so I'm just staying with that.
Look up Big Wheel.
I'm
Chad,
pretty
see it?
sure.
There's a man that's just on a wheel
It
in
was just a
the,
man with a big
in the old
Yeah.
comics. Big
What if
Wheel.
Morbius.
That's gonna be
Oh my
the
God.
villain.
Bring back
What
Who
Morbius.
you-
What if it's Morbius?
okay, realistically, what's your prediction?
Oh man,
Yes.
I feel like there's too many hints of different. I personally want it to be Kingpin just because I want to hyperfixate on like a Daredevil like crossover, but
Respect that.
This could also be where they're doing like almost like a time jump thing where a lot of things are happening. I mean, all this stuff could be like, oh, he's fought Mr. Negative. He's fought some of the Hand. He's fought
Hope
this.
not. I want him to be like kind of minor. Like Tombstone is somebody that he's already kind of had a good bit of run-ins with. I don't want him to like already face Green Goblin.
No, fuck no, dude. That would be terrible.
You know,
That would be
But
such a
even-
downer.
even the characters that we've really been jonesing for, maybe Mr. Negative if he's not the main central one, but I don't know. I feel like the fans have been kind of deprived of characters other than Doc Ock, Green Goblin, and Venom.
Electro.
Sandman.
We've had Electro a lot.
I would, dude, I would love like a legit
Hydra
lizard.
Man.
Hydra Man would be a kind of a cool one. I'm not gonna lie. Like, how the fuck would he go against that? Like, I mean, we've only done it once, and it was like a mimic type thing. But
Chameleon.
see,
Chameleon would be cool.
that's one thing today. This is also a new MCU thing. Today they showed off a photo of Kingpin and Matthew Lillard in a photo. They were sitting across the table together in, I think it was part of the new Daredevil season. What if?
I didn't even know Matthew Lillard was in it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what character he's playing, but what if he's Chameleon? That would be sick. I think.
I think they rumored that he was playing a new character that's not like a part of the Daredevil like
Oh,
plethora of villains.
damn.
Chameleon
So, I
would
mean,
be
it
sick
could be
though.
something like Chameleon because he's not really a Daredevil villain.
I would love for him to be Chameleon, but if
But
he's
they
just
said
a
it's not.
Great
throwaway,
casting. That's a great casting though. Matthew Lillard as Chameleon, bro.
oh, dude, it'd be so good. I hope he's not a throwaway.
Knowing their TV track record, he probably will be though.
Be a little quick one.
Used to that. I do love the idea of Hulk being kind of given a purpose again though. That'd be cool.
Give me Greyhawk.
Yo, imagine. God, I'd bust.
Give me Greyhawk. We haven't got that one with him yet, so let's get that. Or like, I mean, so I didn't watch Brave New World. So did they get rid of Red Hulk completely? Like he's cured, or is he?
They never said if he was cured, but I think he was going to get treatment.
That would be a cool
He-
one to do in the new
he's-
Avengers.
He's locked up in the raft at the moment.
He did some fucked up shit in the new comics. I'm not gonna lie, but I would like to see him be a part of Thunderbolts, New Avengers, because he at one point was in Thunderbolts. But I think that would be a nice one. But Harrison Ford's getting up there, so.
Lots of different things can happen, so I guess we'll see. So you said Spider-Man was coming out around like June. When is Avengers coming out?
I believe Spider-Man is like June 20th, July 20th, somewhere in there. Doomsday is exactly, I think, a year from today.
Also, how are we going to, or how are they going to explain Fantastic Four coming to Earth on that end credit scene of Thunderbolts? Like, they didn't leave their Earth in Fantastic Four, so is old Fantastic
Yes.
Four, new Fantastic Four, new Fantastic Four.
I mean, could it have been like right after they ran into Doom? I mean, does it have to be explicitly?
Well, that's true. I forgot about that.
I don't know. I mean, just an idea. I mean, I don't know.
I forgot about that cutscene.
They could be running from Doom. It could be Doom.
Not cutscene, but end scene.
Or they're trying to find Doom. Maybe Doom winded up on that, on the universe, on that planet.
I forgot we talked about that prior, of like, because he was talking to what's the kid's name?
Franklin.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Shoot.
Yeah. Looking at the release, Doomsday comes out a year from today, and then Secret Wars is December 17th, 2027. So a year right after it, if it doesn't get delayed.
You know, a fun fact about that kid is he has like powers that are like Galactus and even more powerful. Like he's one of the most powerful characters in the comics for Marvel. So he can literally like make himself any age if he wants to. So they could really time jump him as any age.
He could be 67.
I don't know. I'm hyped. I'm hyped to see an Avengers movie again, so that's good.
In a minute.
Jabba's lunging outing that week.
Nah, it's most certainly got to be.
We got to do like an in like a real life video for stuff like that, like such a big fucking thing, and then we'll come
That
out of it
is
and
the
go, "This
big
is shit."
event. So
This was
that was
shit.
kind of mid. Gosh.
No big news for. I mean, there's only one big news for DC, and that's Supergirl.
I was gonna mention that. I feel like not gonna be too much to talk about with it, as like we just done with Marvel. But I seen some people criticizing. Did everybody watch the trailer?
I didn't watch it, but I watched the clips of it.
No.
I know what's going down, so
I seen some people. Okay, perfect. I seen some people criticizing the tone of the trailer, just kind of like it's another James Gunn Guardians of the Galaxy type deal. Like she has a Walkman, she's in space. People were criticizing that kind of vibe.
I
We'll see how much
I
longer that happens, because isn't Warner Brothers getting bought out by Netflix?
Buying either Netflix or Paramount.
Yeah.
I kind of like agree with that, because when the clips I have watched do feel like Guardians. Like it is very similar. But Lobo, he finally got his role. What's his name? Aquaman.
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa finally got Lobo after talking about it for like 10 years. Looks cool. I don't really understand the Walkman, but I guess it can be just like an Easter egg for James Gunn. But how can it not feel like a Guardians of the Galaxy movie when it's literally Supergirl in space doing adventures? Like, it's literally almost like Guardians of the Galaxy. So it would be hard for him not to kind of whip up that same recipe that made him fucking shit tons of money with Guardians, and everybody loves that. Also, that's another thing. Where the fuck is Guardians at? So, like, how
So
are they
crazy.
going
I
to be?
completely forgot about them as well.
Are they going to be introduced? Like, I know 3 fucking did a bunch of stuff, but whole nother team.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Shuri and Black Panther, and then they've got Namor on their side too.
Jesus.
My brain's not big enough for all these characters, dog.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like Marvel needs to get like something going on, because there's Shang-Chi, there's all the motherfuckers from Phase 4. Like, how are they? There's so many characters. That's why I feel like there's gonna be some motherfuckers dropping.
Yeah, they have to be, because there's not enough time in a movie for all those people to show up long enough to make it meaningful. They're just gonna be like dead bodies on the floor. So
Pardon me for my ignorance. I know we were just talking about fucking Supergirl, but T'Challa in Black Panther 2, how did they explain that? I can't remember. Well, I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
it was just a
Shuri
kid,
took
right?
the mantle of Black Panther, and then they introduced T'Challa's son, who was like
So
6.
they just said.
It was just a little kid.
So they just said that T'Challa died.
They had a little like funeral for him. He
Yeah,
had cancer.
Okay.
I think they even said in the show it was cancer from the movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
the
was-
first like 15 minutes is a funeral, and then it's just like, okay, Shuri's the new Black Panther.
Yeah, it was sad, but it was kind of just like, here's the new kid, and he's just like a little kid, just like, okay, I guess us fans will wait 20 years. Let's go. That'll time jump
Maybe-
for sure.
I was gonna say maybe they can age him up for Doomsday. Maybe
Yeah.
like teenage Black Panther. All right, sorry, that was kind of like a little sidebar, because I was also thinking of that. But yeah, I don't know. They did set up that kind of plot that we were going to be getting for Supergirl at the end of Superman, so I am cautiously excited. They done so good with Superman, and I like the actress that they chose for Supergirl. The little bit we got of her in Superman, she seemed cool. So we'll see.
He's already writing Man of Steel 2 or whatever it's called.
Man of Tomorrow.
Man of Yesterday.
Did you fucking just say Man of Steel 2? You fucking little
Favorite-
Snyder
It's your
fanboy,
favorite
huh?
movie. It's your favorite movie. Maybe when Netflix
Let me tell you something.
buys Warner Brothers, we'll get Man of Steel 2.
Let me tell you something. He's gone.
Is he gone?
Gone.
Is he gone?
Gone.
What about Batfleck?
Fuck Fat Bat.
What about
Hey,
the Flash?
maybe fucking Ben Affleck can come back as Daredevil in Doomsday. You never
Dude,
know.
dude, when they were doing Wolverine and Deadpool versus Wolverine, they said they were like trying. I would have loved to seen him, just to seen him.
I'd
But
love to see you. Speaking of Deadpool and Wolverine, the figure line came out from Marvel Legends. Can I just say, Blade's figure looks like a crack addict. He looks
does.
so strange to me.
That second head makes 0 sense to me, where his mouth is just a little bit agaped, and you're just like, why? Why did we do that? Like, why?
I don't even remember seeing an alt head.
Yeah, it's not really different, other than his mouth is kind of agaped.
His body proportions are just really strange as well too. I feel like his body is small, but his limbs are large.
He was the one that I kind of looked at the most and felt like, should I buy this one? It's funny that on the box though they name him Marvel's Blade.
What are you
So
saying?
that other one's not
Theories?
happening, I guarantee.
There's only one Blade.
Oh
There's
fuck,
only ever
dude!
be one Blade.
What? Yeah.
That's another character. It's just like, so they wanted to do like a timepiece that didn't work out. So how the hell are they going to introduce this motherfucker? Never. They're not. They're going to go to Wesley
No.
Snipes and pay him a shit ton of money to come back, and that's our Blade.
And I could see these other legacy characters dying, but I feel like Wesley Snipes would just be like, "Nah, I'm just not coming back."
Yeah, Blade never dies. It just fucking walked off.
Well, I love his dedication to the character. He's just like, "Nah."
That's the
feel
only
like
Blade.
This figure of him, he only looks good with the glasses on.
Yeah, that's
For sure.
true. They
For
should have gave
sure.
him if you're gonna do a Blade figure, like just for the shits and giggles, you should have gave him the jacket as well, just so you could have it.
Yep. I
But
can't even remember if he had the jacket in the movie.
he didn't. He did not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why, like, if you're gonna do it once, because they're if they go back and do a Blade movie figure, it's such a wild pull, and just like there's no anniversary around that's gonna like to have that reason. So if you're already there making it, just throw the fucking jacket in. Just go ahead and do it, because the fans are gonna be asking for that stuff.
I'm looking at the 2 Wolverine figures, and I realized
Don't you
that
talk
they have
bad?
different. No, like I just realized that they have 2 different bodies.
Yeah, that
Didn't
brown's
realize
a new
that.
mold.
Yeah, like the battle damaged yellow and blue has the ab crunch, and then the brown and yellow has the like rocker torso.
That yellow's different, isn't it? For like the brown and the yellow and blue, that has to be.
I think the yellow on the suit is slightly darker, but the mask is the same yellow.
Yeah, I see that now, actually. Either way, you're going to get a figure with a neck, and then you can't do anything with it. You're just like, hey, good luck finding that fucking faceless, maskless head, bitch.
So I saw somebody post on Twitter earlier, and I don't know, I would maybe be down for it. What if for the MCU, when they're doing all the Doomsday shit, Secret Wars shit, they bring in X-23 and she just becomes that universe's Wolverine. She just takes up the mantle.
I think that would be glorious, to be honest, because if you're going to have younger, new X-Men, this is the perfect opportunity to bring her in, put her in the yellow and blue suit, or hers might be yellow and black. Do it. Do it. I mean, that's even if she came from the old line, make her new. I mean, she
She'll be
doesn't.
the leader of the team.
I don't even think she has anything to go back to in that universe that she originally was from. So it would just make sense for her to just go wherever she belongs. But
What do you think what do you think of that, Tyler?
I think the only thing that she would have left is those kids that she's at like that facility with. But I don't
Fucking-
remember if in Deadpool Wolverine if she mentions them at all,
I don't think she.
or if they
Yeah.
got warped up in the Fox portal. I don't remember.
Did you see her as taking up the mantle?
I would like it because I mean I do think she's good as the character, and I enjoyed Logan and her spots in Deadpool Wolverine, so I'd be down for it.
I feel like it's just going to be so hard to recast a Logan. And they've already beat Hugh Jackman into the ground. Not that he's not good anymore, but I mean, good God.
Yeah, I don't know if
There.
I want to see him again. As
Don't you
Wolverine.
say that about my boy? Don't
Well,
you say that
don't
about
get
my
me wrong.
boy?
If a Wolverine Disney Plus special dropped tomorrow featuring Hugh Jackman, I mean, I'd eat it up. But like,
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. No, dude. I mean, I agree though, because like he's getting kind of up there in age, and you can see it now for sure. So, it's kind of hard to keep bringing back a Wolverine that just keeps getting older and older. He's just gonna be like skinny muscles the next time you see him. So,
And she's already got that tie to Wolverine from Logan and, of course, Deadpool and Wolverine. And, you know, why not? Be cool, I think.
it would be.
So, if you all are ready, the film that we were talking about this week is from 1974, I believe, a Christmas classic, brought to you by the guy who done A Christmas Story, Black Christmas. I feel like I said Christmas a lot.
Black Christmas.
I can't believe there was a universe where Tyler rated this 1 star.
Black Christmas.
thankfully, that universe no longer exists.
What is it now?
It's a 4.
It's just one of the most, I mean, it's not the best slasher movie, but it's one of the most iconic. It laid the foundation. It and Texas Chainsaw came out the same year. I think Texas Chainsaw would have had to have had it beat because I thought this came out a year prior, but I think it's the same years, and I would imagine it came out around Christmas time, so I think Texas Chainsaw has it beat. But it was a really good build and tension, I felt like, throughout. Chad, a first watch for you, I'd
Yes.
presume.
Yes.
How did you feel about it, just going into it as far as the vibes and kind of what you were getting?
To me, it started off just a little slow than what I would like in a movie, but I did enjoy watching the movie.
Yeah, I feel like it does start out slow, but kind of towards, maybe a third of a way through it, you're really getting more of those moments with Billy and whatnot. And I don't know. I feel like he's a pretty good creepy character. I feel like the phone calls still are pretty creepy in this movie. I mean, almost like 50 years removed.
Mm.
I feel like they still hold up for being pretty eerie and pretty creepy.
I thought it was kind of
Really?
creepy, like the first shot when he's like climbing into the house, and like it's just like one shot where he's just like going through. It was kind of, to me, it felt like I was doing something in like virtual reality, like I was there watching it go as he's moving the camera to make it look so lifelike, which I thought was cool.
They pulled
Oh.
the Mikey Myers.
I was about to say, as Halloween before Halloween. I mean, there's a lot of influential bits in this, I feel like.
I like the side character. Well, not necessarily side characters, but all the girls in the sorority. I like that they all feel like their own character too.
Definitely. I thought that one cunt that was like making jokes at the fucking girl's dad, like when she was drunk and being like really fucking annoying, she kind of got on my nerves. But I feel like
The one that
kind of
was
like what
smoking?
you said. Yeah, the one who got stabbed by the like fucking unicorn glass thing, that
Mhm.
bitch. But it was impressive that everybody kind of, it really did feel like it felt more authentic to, I feel like kind of like a big female dynamic, more so than like Halloween. Even in when they had like a woman writing for it, it felt like it was a lot more natural and that they were actually friends, especially the mother of the house. She was hysterical. Take a shot every time she takes a shot, you'll be shit faced
I love
before
her
death.
only doing like half of her makeup or like her lipstick.
That was so good. And she's like, what's it? Claude! Claude, you motherfucker! What do you think of it, Avery? Why are you being all quiet up there? What'd you,
I was just listening. Sorry, be respectful.
how many times had you seen it prior to this?
I've never seen this movie before. I didn't even know it
Really?
existed. Yeah,
Holy shit.
I didn't know.
I figured you had seen it before.
No, I don't really watch. I'm not like super interested in like the Christmas horror like movies. I don't really know a lot of them that exist other than like Krampus and kind of stuff like that. Not saying that I'm not interested in doing this run of like Christmas movies that are horror and whatnot, but I never watched it. I liked it. It was different. I do like what Chad was saying, like how it was first person. That put it in a cool perspective, kind of like how Tyler also said, like Michael Myers, but kind of like more in depth about it. The calls were very creepy. That I felt like threw me in the film a little bit more because, like, what are you gonna do if you get a phone call like this? Like, you're just gonna kind of let it go on. You think it's gonna be a joke, but then, like, it kind of sounds like two different people sometimes. It's kind of crazy.
I feel like a cunt drop in a 1970s movie just hits harder.
It
Like
feels
when
so raw.
it does, dude. When they say cunt in this and when they say cunt in The Exorcist, I mean, I'm like, damn.
We're not gonna.
And
We're just gonna pass up when he says, "You want my fat." You know, we're just gonna pass that up too on the phone. Like that was crazy.
he was a fucking goblin, and it was interesting how you got all the different voices. I mean, there was points where it was like, how could this come out of one person? Is there somebody else? Because for a minute I was like, are any of the victims kind of talking as well? But I think it's just meant to all be coming from him. But I think it's impressive how much they packed into his character just in those phone calls and just how he kind of interacts with the girls as far as like stalking them and, kind of masquerading their bodies after killing them.
Buddy
I
was
don't.
gooning before gooning was cool. Like he's on the phone, like telling them, like, "Hey, I'm going to do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Don't fucking
I'm
tell
going to
me.
do it. I'm going to goon."
I mean what I say. I'm gonna do it.
Look, in a logical sense, I feel like what irritates me the most about the movie, especially towards the very end of it, that the police don't do a full sweep of the house. And there's just a whole attic that they're just like,
Okay, but look at the police force that they had. A guy didn't know what fellatio meant.
I mean, true. Because what you have him, and then the one detective that's just laughing constantly, and then Nancy Thompson's dad.
Didn't someone say they were going to do a sweep of the attic, but then they were like, "No, we're not going to. Like, save it for the state or something."
I don't know. I
You
don't
know,
recall that.
No,
like,
did they not? I thought I heard someone say something about the attic, and then they just didn't do it.
It's just crazy that they
maybe.
don't. It's just like that. They'll definitely be smelling it later, but like,
I will say something that I do love as a trope. I just think it's really effective. The only other movie I've seen it in is another movie from the 70s called When a Stranger Calls, and it's definitely not done as effective in that. But I love this kind of like old tale of a babysitter with the killer in the house, and she's receiving all these calls. Like that was because I was looking into the Wikipedia of Black Christmas and saw how that was kind of like a common tale that was told, and just like precautionary methods, whenever some like girl would be babysitting. But I just think that's cool, especially I think it would have been cool if they kind of left it to be more of a reveal, but it wouldn't have worked narratively when he's picking out so many of these girls in the house. But if anybody likes 70s horror movies, I don't know if you've seen it, Tyler, but When a Stranger Calls, it's got like a really good, I feel like, first half. Second half's kind of meh, but I do like their kind of reveal of it in that. But logistically, why would there be a landline up in the attic as well?
Oh, yeah. What do you all feel with the I'm gonna say the feminist undertones or political?
Hey, I thought it was cool as shit that in like 1974 we were getting like a whole subplot about a chick wanting to have an abortion, and her freak boyfriend was like, "No, no, you're gonna watch me play piano and be a housewife."
Yeah, it's like I'm totally gonna pop off. I,
I'm,
what
I'm,
one thing that this movie has always bothered me, even when I was a hater of this movie, was all of the girls have a very, normal American Canadian kind of voice, and
do
then the
not
main
talk shit
girl.
about my love.
Uh, this time watching it, it was more like I appreciate it, but why is she just so British for no
What a
reason?
babe. What an absolute babe. And I looked it up. She's actually Argentinian, which I thought she was British as well, but her accent was very strange at points. So I was curious, but and I will say, well, how did you all feel about that? I felt like that kind of does set it apart from most slasher movies from the 80s. It was kind of like the abortion talk and just overall just kind of more there was like silly bits with like the house mom or whatever the fuck she was, the house mother, and then there was more serious bits like the main girls kind of subplot.
It was kind of crazy.
It's a heavy topic to talk about in the 1970s with abortion and all that stuff, and that's even still like a topic that's hard to talk
Yep.
about today because the world leans one way for a few years and then they lean back the other way, and just them finding that, I think, good middle ground of kind of talking about it all was, in my opinion, a good way they conveyed it in the movie.
I thought it was just gonna be like just like a generic breakup until they had the conversation, and I was kind of surprised by that, honestly.
Kind of piggybacking off of that, with how did we feel about the end? I mean, obviously we knew her boyfriend, I believe his name was Peter. Obviously we know Peter wasn't the main killer, but he was definitely giving sus vibes. Also, just thought about this as well. Did she fucking murder him? I think she did.
Self defense, brother.
Which I mean, I feel at that point when he like, she's like what in the basement, and he
Yeah.
like gets in. His vibe is just off. So I mean, I could see him going to like, at least beat her in some way or get
Or assault
physical.
her. Yeah.
Yeah, so like regardless, I feel like she defended herself, but
Felt like he was pretty creepy in that bit where she was like hiding and he was kind of like lurking trying to find her.
it's like, what's wrong?
Yeah. I mean, he broke the window open and everything, so at that point, it's hard to tell like what she was expecting after that.
I say if you're wanting to get in the mood for this Christmas season, go watch Black Christmas. It is an underrated horror gem, and creepy. I mean, don't watch the 2019 Black Christmas is all I can say.
2006 gets a pass.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
I do
Michelle
like
Trachtenberg.
not the side track, y'all. The little part where he is like looking through like a closet, I think it was, and there's like a little bit of red in the eye. I thought that was a cool
Yeah, that's a good
effect.
shot.
I do enjoy the 2006 one in the sense of it adding more backstory to him and Agnes, since it's like a double killer situation. But I feel like that one just kind of loses the strong feminist subplot from what I remember, and it kind of just feels more in like the early 2000s, just dumb bimbo type side characters. But it's 10 times better than 2019. I don't
No
know why I
surprise.
forced myself to watch that the other day.
Well,
It's a disappointment.
watch Black Christmas. Something I wanted to bring up, moving on from that, McFarlane Toys. They are, of course, as we know, losing the rights to making DC figures. But for a while, I kind of felt like we were in agreement that they were throwing some kind of curveballs. I mean, they were doing some pretty decent figures. I mean, some good like elite figures. I mean, of course, they're gonna keep making Spawn figures. They've made some good Spawn figures and some pretty decent DC ones, like Superman. The Superman line wasn't bad. However, I feel like we got to take in account that one of the reasons they are losing the DC line is their just lack of quality control. Right now, I am looking at two figures that they released or that they revealed today, deluxe theatrical releases of Joker from Dark Knight and Bane from Dark Knight Rises. And these are just basically reissues. Joker has a couple of extra sets of hands. He's got a couple of guns. And Bane is literally the exact Build-A-Figure Bane that has already been released. He's just got a couple more hands. And I believe there had already been a release of Bane that came with a coat. So, what is the point of this? Why do they just absolutely beat the Batman uh, line into the ground whenever they don't even have that many like female figures or just different characters? We're getting the same shit all the time, just ugly molds and just reissues. I mean, I don't know.
I
I don't know
think
why they must insist.
I think the quality is a problem. They don't they do not learn from their past releases whatsoever, just like you're saying. Like this Bane, I'm looking at it as well. It's just a bunch of interchangeable hands. You get two cards. That I mean, you get the Bane card like you get with every figure that has like a data file on it, and then you just get a little decorative card that literally does nothing for you. So you're just getting the basic figure again in a different form that's probably just going to be even more money out of your pocket. There's no new paint on this. There's no new like articulation that makes it more advanced than the last release. It's still the ugly pins in his arms. His arms look double what he should have. And to go off of the Joker that you brought up as well, it's the same thing.
I
And
just
was it?
I'm looking at the pictures because didn't see this until now. But wasn't there like the whole issue with the original release of Joker didn't have the guns because McFarlane or DC has some
Yeah.
weird toy right
Yeah.
with her
So,
ban?
I mean, it's cool that he comes with it now, but you don't.
It's cool, but how much are they gonna charge
I
just
could.
for a couple of extra accessories?
So let's just go off of this. How much was Spawn? Wasn't he like $60? Let's see here real quick. On not
Yeah.
Big Bad, on Entertainment Earth, he's $60. Now you get 2 elite cards and accessories. So if I had to guess, it's probably going to be around that. Even though Spawn kind of comes with a stand that goes under him like bricks.
I would surely hope not. I was guessing probably around like 35, 40.
I wouldn't even.
But if they do anything above 40, dude, holy shit. What criminal, dude.
I
Criminal.
would say this is probably like 40 to 50. I guarantee it. I can almost guarantee it. If that's how much they're going off of Spawn, and they think these are deluxe theatrical release, like you're not even getting the coat with Bane. You got a coat with him in the base run. So what's the difference?
Dude, with Joker, you're getting one look. You're getting him with the trench coat. You could have thrown in
Changeable
a
arms.
different set of arms. He can take off the coat. I mean, they had already had that interrogation room Joker where he doesn't have the coat.
Yes.
So they already have the parts. They just don't want to try and pack in as much actual different accessories to make something almost ultimate.
And
It's so strange.
what's crazy
I
to
hate
me is how much they reuse that Heath Ledger body for people.
And that really, I was gonna say the head doesn't even look that good. They could have done better with the head. That's the head that they've been having.
Go ahead, Tyler. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you're fine. I'm really hating the trend recently with I wouldn't even say it's a new trend, but doing scene specific figures and you can't just do like a one and done. Like I'll use the new Black Series Mandalorian Din Djarin Target exclusive, which is basically it's a redo of his season 1 appearance when he has the multicolor armor before Beskar, but they don't include the rifle that he has because technically it's based off of his first shot when he like does the thing to the guy through the door and it cuts him in the first episode.
Yeah.
It's based off that scene, so you don't get his rifle. Like it.
Hey, I
Just
get
give everything at once so you can have the ultimate version. But instead, of course, doing this just means you're going to buy the inevitable redo.
it's going to be
later
another
on.
one, and then it's going to have another accessory in it, just like they do the new sculpt that I sent you on Facebook not too long ago of from the Grogu and Mandalorian movie. It's just the same mold that's updated, but with new accessories and a sitting down Grogu. It seems like so.
Oh, and the Grogu does, like, I'm assuming he's going to be in a pram in the movie. He's not going to sit the entire time
Yeah.
like that. So I'm sure they're going to have another one. Like, that's why I really, even though I didn't care for the Acolyte, I like the Stranger figure that came out this year because there's so many different variations you can put him in to get all of his looks in one figure.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
wish they would do that more often.
They want that, yeah, and it goes back to also like how you mentioned they do these 2-packs now where it's locking in these characters that don't have single releases. So you have to try your best to get these 2-packs just to get one figure out of it. I think that's very scummy, to be honest, but this will definitely be a clip again of us shitting on McFarlane. But I honestly think that McFarlane could do better. They have hits, and then they have like repeats over
They've
repeats.
done better. They've done better in the past, and it's just I thought they were throwing out some hitters, dude, because they were losing the license. They were like, all right, we'll show y'all what you're losing, but it's more of this shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it's like they can do that in the sense to, probably do off the wall kind of things, but also I'm not going to say that re-releasing the theatrical ones is a bad idea, but I'm going to say those might sell more to the general public than like a comic themed figure.
But again, like you said, why can we not have everything all in one pack? I feel like that's where it's like really grinding my ass is I already have this Joker figure. I
Yeah.
have it in my room. I have that Bane figure in that Build-A-Figure set. I have no incentive on buying either of those. I could buy a pack of weapons on Amazon for probably a quarter of the price that figure is going to be charged, and Bane. Fucking how McFarlane figures are ugly, so I mean, what's even the point in trying to pose them in elaborate poses?
You can't. You fucking can't.
I just feel like these re-releases are just targeting the casual new collector because they're big name characters. Which I don't. Are they going to be like online exclusives or are they hitting retail stores?
I would say online exclusive maybe, but I'm not for sure.
I don't think they've said, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
I was gonna grab my McFarlane blue Spawn in the background, but let us not forget.
Even the 89, it's a deluxe theatrical release, 89 Joker. That body mold is a re-release from when they some of it is, mostly all of it is a re-release from like the comic Jokers that they released. So it's I don't know. It's like what you're not getting anything new, you're just getting like a new pattern on it's the same old mold.
Prove me wrong. Todd McFarlane is not a comic book fan. He is a Batman and Superman fan.
He's a fan of money.
I think yeah.
Money, money, money.
Like
But if it comes to making action figures that are women,
you won't see that often from them. It's mainly just Batman after Batman, and then now they're kind of getting into like, oh, you want Green Lantern? You want a little bit of Flash? We'll give it to you.
Wonder Woman, I guess. There is an interview where he says, when I was a kid, if I got a girl figure, I would be pissed. So therefore, I do not make girl figures. In so many words, but bruh.
I'm very curious to see. They actually I think he's releasing Marvel Legend or Marvel Rivals
Yeah.
like statues, and they picked 4 characters. None of them are female, so I'm waiting to see on round 2 if they do more of them, which characters get selected from the roster.
I
Have
think
they released photos of these?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're
They come out tomorrow.
They okay.
They're cool statues, and they actually look like the characters from the games. The only one I would consider buying is the Spider-Man, but I think they're $60 a piece.
$60 for a statue, crazy, bro.
It's a statue and it comes with a comic.
The comic's probably just the same stuff that comes off of it looks like it just comes from the Marvel Unlimited app. So
Live reaction, yeah.
Spider-Man
And
looks cool.
they're also coming out with some in spring 2026. Still no women, but we did get Jeff. So,
hey, that's my guy.
what is wrong with him? Why does he hate women so bad?
They don't sell, Brandon. A woman selling? You think a woman's gonna go to a young boy? What are they gonna do with that, Brandon? Start gooning at a young age.
Yeah,
Oh my
we
god.
We don't want this figure.
I want that figure.
He needs to realize his audience.
Yeah, I think he does.
God.
We don't want this figure.
You got them yams. I was gonna bring out a
Speaking of Marvel
jar.
Rivals.
We don't want this figure.
We don't.
I've recently been playing Marvel Rivals.
Not with us though.
Great game.
What happened to Arc Raiders? Not with us.
Deadpool changed himself to a tank.
He did.
Who do you all play as? Primarily.
Come on, confess, Chad. Confess.
I was playing Jeff. I got him to Lord.
Nah,
Hey,
there's
now I'm
nothing wrong
playing-
with it. Nothing wrong with it.
Now I'm playing Loki.
I play Venom. I like tanks. My main is Venom, and my second main is Magneto. I'm trying to get Venom to Lord right now.
But
I
still
have
on
been-
Tatiana.
My God, brother, the crack on that. It's crazy.
But he's about to be like, I'm a Black Widow main.
I have mostly been running
I'm hella.
Human Torch,
Human Torch is a banger.
and I've been running Emma Frost as of late.
I love chokehold and bitches. So
What?
Clip that.
Emma Frost.
Clip that.
Emma Frost,
I'm
she
not
does that
very.
move, brother.
I'm not very good. I don't even know what move you're referring to. Actually.
Unless they changed it.
What
Isn't
is-
it Emma Frost where she gets you by the throat and slams you down?
She can,
Oh.
yes.
I know Rogue does that as well.
Rogue's the one that like
is
pushes
fuck.
you on
No,
the ground.
Rogue grabs your cheeks,
Emma
brother.
Frost grabs you and like slams you like head first.
I've
Wish
been
that was me.
diddled by Rogue.
I got those free little points that you get for being on so many days, and I got that X Revolution Emma Frost skin.
Yes, sir.
The winter update just came out today.
Yep.
Mm.
Kind of cool what they did this time. It's like a little Christmas tree you get to shoot at.
I like Human Torch as a flying
You should
guy.
play with us and stop being a bitch. Just saying.
Okay.
Just saying.
Tyler too.
You can. You guys have PS5.
I can show
We
you
got
the ways of the
PS5
Jeff.
and Xbox, brother.
Jabba's Dungeon Gaming, new channel. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I think the people I got in my strike squad are Human Torch, Daredevil, Punisher, Emma Frost, and Venom.
But he doesn't heal.
No, not at all. I'm bad.
I don't either.
I tried playing as Invisible Woman once, and I
Hmm.
got scared.
Healers are for wusses.
You'll never get a heal from me again.
Rivals is fun. I haven't touched Arc Raiders. I know they are doing a winter map, so that looks extremely fun.
They're also dropping some like free Raider tokens, so if you'd want to get like a skin or something like that, you'd be able to.
Might have to do that. Might have to do that.
Also on gaming news, Steam is having their winter sale, so if there's any games that we ever wanted to play, like the cheap, little scare games like Peak or something like that, they might be on sale now, so that would be something we could look into if we wanted to.
Preferably something that doesn't make my Mac explode.
Yeah. Battlefield 6.
Also in gaming news, I was gonna send this in the group chat, but it just didn't really feel like that prevalent just because I don't know why I got an advertisement for it because it doesn't come out until like spring of next year. But I keep forgetting that John Carpenter is like coming out with a 4-person co-op. Like it almost seems like a Left 4 Dead type deal. And if John Carpenter can bring something back that's remnants of Left 4 Dead, I'll come.
The Toxic Commando.
Yes.
So it looks interesting.
Did you guys see that Michael Myers is being taken out of Dead by Daylight?
Oh, really?
I did not.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because of
License.
licensing?
I guess due to the new Halloween game.
Hmm.
That's
also,
so weird.
Also, like controversial removal. I heard Sweet Revenge got taken off of YouTube.
Yep. it's
What's
off
up with
YouTube.
that?
They had a whole thing for it and made limited edition beverages, and then it's just
I mean, do you have any theories? I mean, why would they do that?
aside from releasing it around, Halloween for like a seasonal promotion. But I don't see the point in removing it. At the end of the day, it's an ad, but it was a high production ad.
Still had like story to it, enough story to keep it up there. It wasn't like it kept. I mean, like we had the little scene with the bottle, but other than
Maybe because
that,
it's not. Remember where they're not making it anymore. So it's
good.
like
I
it's an
mean,
ad. They just thought about. And it really doesn't make sense, but I mean, because there's other ads on, YouTube and stuff for products forever old. But
Yeah,
I
but I
don't.
feel like this was like a whole thing. 'Cause it was the first live action Jason in like 15 years, and then they're
yeah,
like, actually,
it's an ad.
And at the end of the day, whenever you get, when you got that video up, Angry Orchard or Jason Universe, however they split up the profits, you're still making money off of that video. So realistically, why would they release it? That's just so strange.
Unless they edit it and make it less of an ad and re-release it, they could take out
They
the Angry Orchard part.
they like superimpose like a quesadilla over whenever they're holding the no
What was
the
the Star
enchilada.
Wars like that had the beer commercials that happened overseas or whatever?
It was like in their
It was like the TV
trailer.
version. Instead of cutting ads, they did a beer ad on the
Yeah,
thing.
they just made like a
Oh,
Let's
little
do something
scene.
like that.
Tyler, are you not picking up what I'm putting down about the enchiladas?
oh, the Friday guy. Them
Those
damn
damn
enchiladas.
enchiladas. Jesus, this guy.
I was about to say I had a burrito from Chipotle, not an enchilada.
Mm, I need to remember.
Or the quesadillas back at Taco Bell.
Have you tried it?
No.
Oh. I need to remember this moment so I can edit it and just watch it on a loop.
Yes, sir. I feel like there's something else that has happened news-wise, and I just cannot think of it.
Avery, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Never mind.
Oh. So what's the question?
So, since you've cut your hair and how cold it's been lately, does your head get cold often?
It's
Because
a
mine has been.
good question. So I usually wear my beanie or my hat to work and usually everywhere I go, but there was a night when we were watching the parade and I was standing out there and I was like, I'm gonna go back to my house and get a beanie because this shit is way too cold on my head. Like it was just like beaming my head and I was just like, I can't take it. And I'm probably not gonna shave my head again after that. So
Killed out. I need to grow mine out. Let's grow it out together.
I'll grow it out, bro. Like long.
I'd like to. I used to have it long, but
Um, there's a piece of me always that says I want to grow it out like very long, just to see what it would like look like. But I always get to a stage where I'm just like, this shit's annoying me, and that's how it was when I shaved my head. I just didn't want to go to a barber, and I was like, shit's too thick right now. It's annoying the fuck out of me. Maintenance on it's just like to make it look even decent. I shower and whatnot, and it's just like too much to ask to shower. No, I just buzzed it. And then the following day, everybody was like, "Why are you bald?" And I was just like, "Mind your fucking business, dog." Like, nah. They like legit. I had a question at work, which was, "Why did you shave your head bald?" And I was like, "I don't know. I just kind of felt like it." And somebody actually went, "I don't know why they said this." And I was just like, "They said, was it lice?" And I was like, why would you think that? They said that. I was like, why would that be the fucking reason? I told him, I was like, no, it was not lice.
they know you
The
don't shower.
intrusive, the
Well,
intrusive thoughts one.
well, yeah, it's like I get it. Everybody knows I have like kids, so it could be likely of my like son going to school or something like that. And I was just like, what are you on about? Like, no.
Mm.
And then somebody else asked me if I had a Britney bitch moment. I was like, no, no, I just fucking did it, dude. I just fucking shaved my head.
Yeah, my profession that I work in, I feel like everybody is just very nosy and just questions everything you do. So I feel that.
Yeah, people are very nosy, and I'm just like, dude, I just wanted to, and I did it, and then I regretted it, and then here I am.
Hey, dude, but you fucking did it. You made it out on the other side. You should shave your fucking beard and just do the stash.
No,
Okay. That added such force that Tyler had to leave.
I know, dog. I'm not. I'll never do like a little stash because I don't have the chin for it. Look how much my beard gives me chin. Look at that.
Like you were just in the middle of talking and everyone just like froze.
Brandon got blocky at one point, like super blocky.
Yeah. There's been a couple times where you looked like AI. Avery.
Me?
Yeah.
I am AI.
Yeah, that you fucking turned into Chris Evans in that little what are you doing? What is this?
It's the AI hand.
Is
Oh,
it?
the three.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the the
Uh,
Fantastic Four edits?
What are you reaching for back there, Chad?
Petting
You
my
dipping
cat.
in your butt,
Oh,
twin?
what you doing?
No, my cat's here.
What handle are you stroking right now?
It's with the sand. It's got here.
Well, if you haven't learned anything from this podcast so far, mind your fucking business. Don't get
Your
up in
bits.
people's fucking business. If it's not hurting you, not hurting other people, who fucking cares?
if someone gives Black Christmas 2 stars on Letterboxd, don't question it.
Question that.
It was a 2. It was a 2. It was me. Okay, it was me. It was a 2. So it was a 2.
You didn't rate it a 2.
I ain't coming on there yet, so I knew it wasn't me.
You want to bet? You want to bet?
Did you rate it? No. Did he do it?
Want to bet? Want to bet, buddy? Tyler just outed me. What the fuck?
All right, switch to my phone cam. There's no way. 2 stars?
Yeah, buddy.
Hello?
The 2 stars. The only thing I made up for it was the first person shit. Okay, buddy.
Oh, so you're gonna just be a little bitch and not air your grievances
I
when
mean,
we're in the
it wasn't
He
that
got
much of a grievance.
bro got scared whenever we were singing his praises.
I gave it a 1.
No, you did not, dude. Please, please, I'm going insane.
Chad accidentally watched the 2019 Black Christmas.
So this shit sucks.
I'm gonna give the 74 a 1 and watch the 2019. Give it a 5.
I just thought it
Valid.
was decent,
I actually gave it a 3.
decently
care,
mid.
Virgin. Don't care, Virgin.
Virgin.
I will say I've been watching a lot of like horror Christmas. Trying to. I watched Better Watch Out. Like the home invasion, like
Oh.
Home Alone.
I've
Mm.
never
Do you
heard
guys know
of
what
it.
I'm talking about?
I think it's the new one, isn't it?
It's like about 10 years old.
Oh,
That's
Something
literally
funny.
yeah.
your face.
It was
I was
probably like
sticking
the,
up for you, dude. It's probably like what?
it was like the most incel movie ever.
Sounds like it'd be good for Avery.
What the fuck? What the fuck? That's why Black Christmas is a 2, brother. You like all the mid shit.
No, I think that'd be a good movie for me. Drop the link.
Have you guys checked out the Letterboxd
Video
renting
store.
platform?
Yeah, I've looked a little bit into it.
I was expecting more in the library than just like 4 movies per
It's
category.
I think it's going to change. It's going to rotate like every month or maybe every couple months. So it's like revolving. That's not it. what was getting me is people were like, "Oh, I gotta rent a movie for $20." Like, bitch, these are movies that haven't been shown. These are like movies that have never been released on anything, and the profits, some of those profits are going to straight to the people who made it. So,
Renting a movie for $20 though. I mean, my cap is like $10.
I want any
My
language
cap,
when I watch a movie.
my cap is $4.
I can't say what I'm thinking.
Come on, brother. I get that, like, I love the aspect of it going to the creators. That is cool. Instead of just being like a useless like $20 here and then it doesn't really do anything. What else can I hide though?
Hey, I'll just fucking pirate your music.
What music are you talking about? What music are you talking about, buddy? What music are
I
you
can pull
talking
it
about?
up if we need to. Like,
Please
I've got
don't.
it.
Please don't.
Okay.
Please don't.
That one song is a good song.
That one song is a good song.
Me and Logan have
Troublemaker?
talked more about
What'd you say to me?
doing.
What?
Say it again, buddy. Sorry, these old man ears can't hear you.
Just keep going. Continue.
Continue.
Oh no, you fucking interrupted me, so it doesn't really
He
matter.
interrupted.
Yeah,
He interrupted.
It doesn't really fucking matter that much, I guess.
Oh my god.
Chad just got fucking flashback. I saw this funny video where somebody was like going back playing like Arkham Asylum, and every time they switched into detective mode, it like was like a lighthouse had fucking flashed in his room because
Oh.
it flashes between it before it switches to.
It's like
detective mode.
it's the guy that is like his whole room's real pitch black.
I think so. But me and Logan were talking more about doing the music video for the song that we had discussed about. I can't remember the name of the song, but it is a good song, and we had
Hindsight.
talked more about doing it.
Yeah, honestly, I could probably private every other song on that fucking channel and just keep that one up because that was probably the only one that gained any traction. Well, there's a couple of acoustics that I really like, but that one's my favorite. And what's funny about that one is I clipped a lot of that song out, so it was longer, but it got a little cringy at the end, so I clipped it.
Dude, Chad is such a sly little cunt, bro.
I know.
Fucking rewind the footage and just look at his fucking face.
I keep looking over at you and you're smirking halfway. So
Because
I'm
looking at you, bitch. This is like this one part in our fucking series where we were talking about, what were we talking about? We were talking about fucking sleepaway camp and the transgender fucking undertones, and Avery was making a face, and it made me make a face. Because I looked at you and you were just.
That's a little
I'm
pissed, dude.
on.
I see him all the time. There was a clip before where we were talking about something. He smirked or like made a look about. Oh, it was about me watching anime. He like fucking smirked and shit. That was a funny fucking clip.
Oh gosh.
His judgment
That's
fucking
funny.
looks is funny as
Continue.
fuck. But
My
yeah.
camera got blurry now, so you can't see.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a good song.
And I feel like Tyler has moments where he's fucking like coming off of a fentanyl trip.
Maybe
Tyler just
not.
chilling in the
in
back.
a mass destruction.
He's got that fucking fentanyl.
At times, I can't tell if Tyler is like very interested in like the topic, or he just like checks out. And he just starts posing a figure.
Yeah, he's like, God damn, I hate these motherfuckers.
Sometimes I just pick up a figgy and then I just get like, ah. I'm like, ooh, I did cool pose. I feel cool.
Ooh.
I make She-Hulk twerk.
I sent this to y'all in the chat the other day, but I had ordered off AliExpress a little pickup of the Blockies Spider-Man Like I got a single off of AliExpress for 99 cents. I don't know why it was that much, but it had came in after like the longest 2 weeks ever, and I thought I was gonna get like Spider Ham or like Spider Gwen or some shit like that that I didn't really want, and I had got lucky and got the little Spider Man himself that you put together, and I've actually come to be really fond of the Blockies line of not just these, but they're really cool, honestly. Um,
What is that, like 5 inch?
uh, let me check. I'll see. I don't know. I think shit. Hold on, let me see what this one is right here. I have like a
I
box.
figured you'd be able to tell 5 inches in your hand.
It's smaller, but thank you for the couple. Um, it means a lot, brother. I don't know what the size is. This box doesn't say it. Thought it would. But they're pretty small. I mean, that's probably less than 5, I'd say.
Yeah, it looks small, but
It's
that's
really
cool.
it's real small. But
That's what she said.
that's what my wife says every night. That's really small. I wish Marvel Legends. One thing I I wish that Marvel Legends would do is like this little kind of glow. It you can see kind of through the eyes, and it makes a really nice like see-through glass look. I really like that. Um, I do find these really fun. Like even I've been just kind of like a coworker got me onto these. I've been just building like these little transformers that Blockies has, and they're just cool little things put on a shelf. So
There has been multiple times this episode where I've crossed my legs and almost smashed my balls.
we need a under the desk cam for that.
God damn, dude.
That would be
Some sagging balls.
amazing.
Man, I wish I could have got that TMNT Godzilla collab, dude.
See how much they come up on eBay for. Have you looked into it at all? It probably is a
No,
lot, but like probably $40 for a fucking
we'll
figure.
do a live reaction right now. Also, while I was at a mall, Easton Mall in fucking Columbus, I think, um, I got a little Godzilla blind bag. It was like -1 blind bag.
I did.
Somebody is selling a set of 3 for $84,
Kind of high.
which honestly I've kind of high, but I mean, also I'm not great at financial decisions.
If I knew
What are you
you're
saying?
wanting them, I would have picked them up for you.
Well, I didn't think in the moment, and for whatever reason, I thought that it would still be there.
Well,
Leo by himself is 35. That's not terrible.
oh, how much are the original prices? They can't be that much.
Nah, they were probably like 20 or so, I'd say.
Because the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bigger prices are usually pretty decent.
Yeah. Dude, have you seen the movie line that they're doing with NECA that they're like re-releasing, I guess?
The singles,
Yeah, because I saw one of the pages we followed said they were like back up um in stock at like Walmart.
yeah.
Those would be cool to get.
I think there's like a little differences to them, maybe the heads or something. But yeah, those look cool. Mezco is doing a big box of them too for $350. That look really nice.
Damn.
Yeah, they look really cool. Though. I mean, it comes with a lot of accessories and like stands and whatnot.
I wish Super 7's 2003 figures weren't so much, because those are like really nice as well. Do you remember
They
those?
are. They're really nice, but they are pricey. They are very pricey. Sometimes they're on sale though. The turtles themselves are. Um, what was I thinking of? McFarlane does a line of turtles now that look like dog ass too. So
Price
uh,
wise.
they have these. I don't know why he does this, and maybe it's not him. Maybe it's just like the people that make them for him. But the hands that come out, they're square. They're not like a pop in like peg like Marvel Legends is or anything like that. They're a square that kind of just like gets shoved in the spot, and then their feet come off to have like an angled foot, so he can kind of like stand on his tippy toes. and it kind of just like sets in there as like a crevice, and it's the ugliest fucking thing you'll ever see.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, their molds, man, they're so clunky and they just look like ass.
Talking about TMNT made me remember that the last Ronin movie's canceled.
So sad.
Yep. Did they cancel the game too?
I don't think they canceled the game, but I think they definitely canceled the film.
Well, they canceled the film, and then they're saying that another live action is going to go into production. That's a reboot, but I don't see why we need another reboot when we just got Seth Rogen's movie, and then we're
Mhm.
getting a second one that's introducing Shredder.
I mean, maybe if they're wanting to do like a live action sort of deal, I guess.
They just need to continue the original from like the 90s.
Imagine.
Yeah.
We should one day we should do like a little turtle marathon.
I'd be down. I mean, what kind of turtles are you guys fans of? Do you like the original 3 or the newer ones?
I've actually never seen 2 or 3, but I love the OG. I remember seeing the 2007 one, the animated one in
That one's
theaters,
really good.
and love Mutant Mayhem.
The only one I've watched is the OG 90s, and I think the like 2000s one with who's in it?
Are you thinking of the
Oh,
voice actor for?
I was about to say Megan Fox is in it, but no.
Yeah,
Oh, no, yeah.
no, those ones. I don't
Yeah.
count those ones.
Those
I
ones
like
are
I've
trash.
only,
squeeze my balls again.
I think I might have watched that one when it came out as a kid, but I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, it's good that you don't remember anything about it. They're pretty ass.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Chad, you've watched OG, haven't you?
I've watched the OG, the animated 2007 one. And wasn't there like a live action 2009? Or was there a different one maybe?
I think that was
I might
just
be
the
thinking of something
Michael Bay
else. But...
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, I'm not. There's only 2 I've seen them.
That would be a cool little run that we could do if you guys haven't watched 2 or 3. So,
Yep.
That'd be pretty cool.
I know 3 is pretty silly, not great, but it'd be fun.
It's like
You're silly.
Samurai.
The 2007 one has a star-studded voice acting cast. Like, isn't Leo voiced by James Arnold Taylor, dude that done fucking
Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yep. That's a
it's
really
got
good
Chris Evans as Casey Jones, bro.
That one was
Crazy.
such a big part of my childhood. Like that line of figures coming out, and just that was a really cool movie. And now I'm just trying to think of a name for like a run of watching those movies because we could do such like a cool name for it. But we need to do another thing like that, like how we did with
Justin Long.
Justin Long. What's going to be the next January? Because we're coming up on January.
Oh Jesus. To be determined.
That is we haven't done another one of those for a minute, honestly. So, yeah.
I wish there was a month that started with T and we could do turtle something.
I was gonna say like you could do May, like Mutant Mayhem trilogy, but that wouldn't make sense because it's the only one. But Mutant May, I don't know. That's the future.
Viewers, if you're still tuned in, you decide in the comments. We get 0 comments, but
What's funny is we're getting subscribers and people are actually watching. Unless it's just Brandon and he's just like letting it go for a loop and he's just like,
I just
If you've
go into our
watched it
creator
this-
videos.
If you've watched this point, comment Big Booty Latinas.
Big booty She-Hulk.
Big Booty She-Hulk, actually.
There you go.
Yeah, fucking 43 episodes, 61 subscribers, kind of climbing. Shorts seem to blow up randomly over the nothing for whatever reason, but
It's crazy how long we've been doing this, and it's only been 43 episodes. I mean, it just feels like we've recorded so much.
I mean, yeah. What you trying to say? You trying to leave already? In this for life, gang. I was kidding.
In a good way.
Yeah, no, 43 episodes is pretty good, honestly. I mean, we've done this for a year and some months, so we've been as consistent as we can be. I mean,
So we're taking off. We're not doing next week because we're every 2 weeks. So this is going to be your all's holdover for Christmas. So Merry Christmas, everybody. We can clip this out. Merry Christmas.
Merry Black Christmas. Kind
We
of
just
sounds
discussed Black Christmas.
weird.
Yeah, we
Feliz
discussed
Navidad.
Black Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yep. Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. Happy holidays from us.
Merry Christmas. You filthy animals. I don't fucking know. Whatever that movie is. Goodbye. 43. Subscribe.
Whatever that movie is.